coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.
Hey, welcome back, Veteran Nation fans. My camera's a little bit off because the stuff I was doing yesterday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. Today is going to be it's going to be a very fun stream, folks. It's going to be very fun. But before we get into anything, let's go over here and let's see who's here. We've got I see we've got Bindi who's here. Welcome. And then we've got AVA, and I don't know if AVA is going to be in TC's stream later on today. I know I will. That'll be at 2 p.m. Central Time, so 3 p.m. Eastern. I will go check us out over on Minnesota Black Robe Regiment. Very happy for TC. He's been streaming for 6 years. He's had a lot of success, and I wish him so much more success. Let's see who else we got. We got Voss. Good morning to you. We got Hellhound. Good morning to you. Who else we got in here? Mama Georgie is here. Good to see you. Mama Georgie, let Georgie know I'm streaming. She was asking, "Are you going to stream this morning?" Of course, I'm going to stream this morning. I was talking with my family, and yeah, we were planning family stuff. Family stuff. This keeps falling down on me. So yeah, we were doing stuff along those lines. So that's always good. Uh, and yeah, so you guys see the the title of today. I got a cease and desist. And let me just say, it is hilarious. Someone is trying to stop me from talking on my show.
You're done. You're done.
Yeah,
I don't like the name Mike.
they don't like me.
You're bald.
I am
You're
bald.
bald.
This was
Disneyland.
oh, that's not an active button. Sorry, guys. There she is. There's my bestie. I see Greg of Scotland, Laura of Vergear. Miss Jams is here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Love to see you guys all jumping in here. And yeah, so yeah, there's threats of legal action being brought against me. And I was told I'll have to be in Utah court. So I am preparing. So I received a cease and desist from Clayton Wright. Now, if you remember, we talked about him. I made fun of him the other day. Here, I'll show you guys. What? Oh, that's the wrong thing there. I'll show you guys what Clayton looks like. He's a real winner. There we go. Remember, I said he looked like the type of GameStop employee that sends all the other workers to the back when a 14-year-old girl walks in. So he was very upset that I said that. Nope, there we go. There we go. So yeah. And here's the thing: I do have the right to free speech. I am a journalist. My degree is in journalism. So it's not just me having free speech. I'm also a journalist. I am the free press. And really anybody with a camera today can be free press. You absolutely can. There is no doubt that I am. I've done stories. I've covered cases. I've done all this stuff today. All this stuff. But yeah, this guy was very, very upset. And I want to show you guys just how upset he was. So he sends me this cease and desist, and why he's claiming that I was doxing him, which I didn't dox him. I showed his public Facebook page. He said I was doxing his family. Now I did inadvertently show a picture of some young child, I don't know who it is, that was in the picture with him. That was not my intent. I was trying not to do that, and that was very clear of when I posted it up. In fact, let me switch. I'll show you what I've since done to the photo. I just wasn't ready when I showed the photo, and it happens. These things happen sometimes. Where is the photo? Oh, no wonder why I'm in the wrong section. So yeah, this is the photo in question. I have now blocked out any identifying information. And yeah, so that was never my intent. And it's been corrected. Sometimes these things happen live. It happens to everywhere. Utah magic underwear, right? Thank you for being here, Junebug. Lady Tammy says I lock people I hate in my dungeon. Some of these people, this is what I'm talking about with the negativity of the What the Hell story. A lot of these people who focused on the Lees, the Lees have a lot of negativity, and people have focused on it, and that negativity has actually infiltrated the What the Hells. And I've got people telling me, no, it hasn't. It has. And what's funny about it is every military veteran I know who has watched this is like, Skipper, you're right on. You're right on. I am identifying the trend way before others. And when you get in that negativity and this back and forth, it leads to very, very negative places. And that's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm trying not to be a part of that. That's why I've said I'm not a what the hell supporter. I am now officially detaching myself from that. I'm not going to be talking about the case actively, nor about a lot of the things that happened. The only drama I ever really cared about was the John and Lynette drama, because that was really all that mattered. The pleas, Luffman, Lips, none of that stuff ever mattered. Still doesn't matter. People are upset about it. I get it, but sorry. He goes by Three Finger Clay on YouTube in chat. Yeah, so we might see him today. He's already made comments. He said I'm going to see him in court, and that's okay. But I do want to show you guys. So this is where Skipper is smarter than the average bear. A lot of these people have not been paying attention to the what the hell's drama. I have. Terry Silverstone says not every veteran agrees with you. Terry, you're not a veteran, okay? So don't care. Don't care. Show what veteran disagrees? Robert Ward. Robert is kissing Jeremy's ass. Him and his wife Kasha. I don't really care about them. So, sorry, not sorry. But see, I allow you guys to come in here and give your opinion. And my mods are under control. They know damn well they don't what do I say, do anything to anybody without it being within the rules. And if any of my mods go out of bounds, please let me know. I will address it. I might not address it on camera, but it will be handled. But a lot of other creators are, Hoop sends his mods after us. Oh, I can't do that. Well, they're still your mods. Mods behaving badly is a new theme. But one more lie to add to your repertoire. Okay, thank you, Terry. I appreciate the view. I appreciate the comments. You are helping my channel. And I have successfully monetized my haters yet again. But here's how else I'm monetizing my haters. So I got this cease and desist. Now, I did respond to it. Told him, hey, I'll happily have my legal representative contact your legal representative. Please provide me an address of which we can send certified mail. And thus far, he is not. So that just tells me he is not serious. Yeah, me and Georgie, we don't kiss anyone's ass. If someone doesn't want to stream with me, that's fine. Guess what? And if I don't want to stream with other people, I don't need to. But so he sends me this. What did I do? I'm going to monetize my haters. I have taken the cease and desist, and I have now turned it into a song. And that song is, thank you, Tony. Yeah, Tony's a veteran. He agrees. See, veterans understand my outlook because it's a very military outlook, and civilians don't. But civilians are passive aggressive. Veterans, the military is active aggressive, and veterans understand it. So, yeah, I've turned his cease and desist into a song, which is now copyrighted. So I will play it now for you guys. And just remember, this is copyrighted. It is not available for publication anywhere else. Anyone who wants to use it, just contact me. And yeah, but yeah, I'm going to make money off his cease and desist, and it's mine now. And he can't use it now anywhere outside of a courtroom.
Including but not limited evidence related to this matter, including original files, drafts, communications, and account activity. As such materials may be subject to legal discovery, you are required to provide written confirmation of full compliance. Within
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get the sound fixed.
You are hereby directed to immediately move and permanently delete all content, including but not limited to videos, post comments, thumbnails, description, and any associated media that contains or represents my personal or family information. You must cease from any further publication, dissemination, or discussion of such information in any format or on any platform. You are further instructed to preserve all evidence related to this matter, including original files, drafts, communications, and account activity. As such materials may be subject to legal discovery, you are required to provide written confirmation of full compliance within 24 hours of receipt of this notice. Failure to comply will result in immediate escalation without further notice, including formal complaints to platform providers, initiation of civil litigation seeking injunctive relief and damages, and referral to law enforcement authorities for potential criminal investigation. Be advised that continued conduct after receipt of this notice will be considered knowing and willful misconduct and may significantly increase your legal liability. Nothing in this letter shall be construed as a waiver of any rights, claims, or remedies, all of which are expressly reserved. Govern yourself accordingly.
There you have it, folks. So, it's mine now. It's now my intellectual property. So just be careful emailing that around or showing it to anyone, because every time you do, those are now the lyrics to my song. And I own it now. It's mine now. It's mine. It's no longer yours. I have now assumed ownership of it. You no longer have it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No! That is not happening right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get trolls in here. I don't care. As you can see, troll away. Send me your cease and desist letter. I'm going to have fun with them. I guarantee you. Hey, Scooby, welcome, welcome. I guarantee you, he did not expect this. I guarantee you he did not expect me to then assume ownership of his cease and desist. It's mine now. It's mine. You can't have it. Oh, that was so much fun. So much fun. I love it. This is Skipper monetizing his haters. Welcome, Spade. Good to see you in here. And that's like, I have way more trolling experience than anyone in this case. And you know, that's one thing I will say. If you notice, Paint Chips hasn't come after me. And he did for a little bit, and I just laughed about what he was doing. And I didn't get upset about it. I just had a good chuckle. Because a troll recognizes a troll. And, you know, if you're trying to out-troll another troll, you're probably not a good troll, because a troll doesn't out-troll another one. You just have fun with it and see where it goes. That's all you do. And I've had a lot of experience trolling. And hey, Clayton, did this work out for you?
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Oh my God. He he thinks I'm gonna be dragged into court in Utah. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, because I'm not in Utah. And nothing I did was done in Utah. He thinks he's going to get me for harassment. Okay. I do a show. I do a show every single day. And everything I showed was public. Or, in the case of the DM... Well, actually, the DMs were already public. In the case of the DMs, I've got Georgie's permission. All these people are like, you can't show DMs. I can't. I'm a journalist. You send me DMs, I can use them. You're not going to bother me if you show my DMs. Yeah, it's old stuff right there. I'm trying to find his other picture. That's okay. We don't need to. But yeah, I love these people. Like, when I troll, I'm gonna troll you to your face. I'll turn you into, I'll turn your little legal notices into songs. Good luck fucking using them. Good luck. It's mine now. You can't use it anymore.
I better use my strong hand.
Like, what an idiot. Oh my God. If you're gonna try to threaten me, okay, good luck. I have people who say that I'm threatening them. I'm not. Here's the thing, especially when it's another content creator. If you are gonna use anything I say or do as content, good on you. That's smart. You're using your platform. Just don't be upset when I respond. That's okay. I get, that's the thing. There's the enemy's veto. Anything you're going to do, if you're against somebody, anything you do, the enemy gets to have a say. They get to respond. And people get very upset at the response. Well, guess what? You can't just do whatever you want to people. Oh, I have those, Hellhound. Thank you. You can't just do whatever you want to people and think they just need to shut up and take it. That's a lot of these people. Like, look, as much as I don't like the fleas, and I think they do things badly, they have a right to at least do some of what they do. Do I think that they're smart? No, not always. But here's the other thing. I also recognize that the fleas are not my enemy. If you guys have looked, how many shows have I done on the fleas? I've done stuff to annoy them. Don't get me wrong. I'm a troll. Trolls will troll. But yeah, I've done stuff to annoy them just to get under their skin. Don't care. And when they've done stuff on me, okay, good on you guys. Good on you guys. Yeah, you get to you get to do things. You get to make fun of me.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
They can make fun of me. Like, humor is always allowed. Just don't be upset when I do humor and when I respond. That's all I'm saying. But, there's a lot of these people in the what the hells. They don't think anyone should be able to respond. They look at this as anything you do is out of bounds and illegal. It's like, yeah, no. Right. Now, what was done to Georgie is illegal. It is online harassment. And, like, I had I traded some emails with Tug. They were respectful emails. I think we both respect each other. We disagree on the whole thing with Georgie. He's convinced that it's people with fleas. That's not what the evidence tells me. It's not what the evidence tells me. And do I consider that it could be someone with the fleas? Absolutely, I do. Do I think it's likely? No, not at all. Renee Ann, who has all, she's a part of all these groups that are privatized, that hate me, that hate Georgie. She's got an 18-minute video. And here's the thing. Why do you have the video? Why were you recording? The only way you were recording is because you knew something was going to happen, or you were the one doing it. And that's proof of a crime. And you've already posted that you have that video. And people are like, don't talk about it. They'll delete it. Oh, I hope they do delete it, because we already have proof that they have it. They've already sent it to people. If they delete it now, it's it's a destruction of evidence. I have no problem encouraging people who don't like me to commit crimes. None whatsoever. Do I look upset? People are always like, you're upset. You're on the attack. I'm not. I'm just here doing my thing. Welcome, Trin. Good to see you. Yeah, Skipper doesn't have, I don't have a Discord. People who are, want to just have a thing, they can come in the ecosystem. The ecosystem, I'm not even the owner of that anymore. Like, I'm an admin, but it's the way I see it, it's Georgie's. I was perfectly fine with it being down. But, people were like, hey, let's have somewhere. Okay. For me, it's about promotion and discussion. And there are people in there who don't like me. That's okay. I've rooted out the people who actively were trying to hurt it. And others. Hellhound helped me a lot. And, yeah. People want to have a discussion. But see, none of these people want to have a discussion. They want to operate in the shadows. Yeah. And a lot of it is just they're upset. They're upset that I won't work with Coop anymore. Oh, well, I don't need to work with Coop. He was trying to manipulate me. And I'm sorry, that's the wrong way to deal with Skipper. And, here's the thing. TC's in here. Me and TC, we've been working together for several years. Things were happening in the news that we didn't agree with. We have a healthy respect for each other. We didn't go on the attack of each other. Yeah, we had some very pointed conversations, and that's okay. Reasonable people can disagree. I can disagree with someone and still like them. I can disagree with someone and still have respect for them. And I'm going to be on TC's show today, and I wish him all the success. Like, I am not unhappy with TC. There are things we disagree about. That's okay. But he's never done anything to attack me, to attack this show. He's never done anything to in my opinion, to hurt me. But if I can't trust somebody, I can't work with them. Yeah, there's always eyes watching. Absolutely. Yeah, and I don't like using the term narcissist, okay? I think it's thrown around way too much. And here's one thing I'll tell you. Everyone who is doing this right here, myself included, is guilty of some level of narcissism. Everybody is. So when people call me a narcissist, I'm like, yeah, I've got that. I admit I've got PTSD. I've got mental issues. I have a therapist. I work on them. I have been under medication at times. I have generalized anxiety disorder. I do. These are all things that I've been diagnosed with. I used to get very bad panic attacks. There was a time on this show, you guys saw, look, just because someone says something about me doesn't mean I can't be friendly still with them. Look at Slug. Slug was attacking me. He was calling me a pedo. He was running. And I had Spawn Trooper at the same time who was going through all of his stuff and sending me all this information on him. I was like, I don't need it. I don't need that. He wanted me to go on the attack. I don't need that. I don't need to. I could recognize that Slug was being manipulated by Stupid Dave. I can recognize that. And I was like, hey, just if someone's going to keep digging a hole, I'm not going to stop you. Dig your hole. Finally, Slug stopped digging, and him and I had a conversation. He apologized to me. I told him that. You don't need to apologize to me. You don't. I understand everything of what happened. I do. And I still DM with Slug. He took a break off of streaming, and sometimes that's very smart. I will say this. I think Slug is smarter than he gives himself credit for. And I think he's realizing that. But why would I need to attack people? Yeah, screen record this, Renee. That's funny. And here's the thing. Like, all these people, you're attacking. Okay. Maybe people shouldn't be antagonistic to me. That's okay. John Grems was out there trying to promote, you're doing child exploitation because I showed what happened to Georgie. That's not child exploitation. And that's why it was one of the easiest. Like, I don't care if you get my Facebook taken down. I don't care one fucking bit. Go ahead. Attack it. Report it. But I did a appeal, and that was literally, it was less than 15 minutes, and my post was right back up. You know, Robert Ward. He's on here with child exploitation. Go fuck yourself. TC says you're such a narcissist. I am. Hey, I am. You and I are both narcissists, and that's okay. That is okay. A little bit can be fine. It can be. Anyone who's doing anything in the public is a little bit narcissist, and that's okay. It can be a very helpful thing. One thing I do have is self-realization. I can look at some of the stuff that I do and even call myself
Gay.
You know what? And that's one thing I do want to do a stream where I watch some of my old stuff and let the fans and Georgie and TC just roast the shit out of me. You know, when you do stuff like this, some of the stuff you're gonna do as time goes on, you're gonna think that it's cringy. and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I'll tell you, I'm still proud of the stuff that makes me cringe. Like, I'll stand beside anything I've done on this channel. Because did I learn from it? Yeah. And that's where I have self-realization. Like, I can recognize I can be wrong. Even with this stuff that's all going on, I can be wrong. I may be. It's possible. But other people are not even looking at the possibility that they could be wrong. You know, and that's one thing you have to look at yourself and try to make it as honest as possible. Yeah, some of my old stuff, I'll tell you, my interviewing skills, like on camera, were not as good as what they could have been. I've gotten a lot better. I've gotten more comfortable with the camera. You guys will notice I'd say I just said it just in the previous sentence, but I say quite a bit. I understand why. That's my brain trying to get to the next point. I've gotten better at it, though. Yep, I'll be over there. You guys should all check out Minnesota Black Robe Regiment. I'll be talking about all of my haters over there. Like the stuff that I won't talk about here, I will be talking about over there. So tune in. Georgie's going to be over there. We're going to spill all the tea. But, yeah, so that'll be fun. TC's like, the fuck you are. TC's going to regret ever having invited me. Yeah, the hell you will. TC long ago was like, hey, these what the hell's people are insane. And I recognized, I even told him, yeah, you are. Am I using it? Yeah, I was. And I'm perfectly fine using things until I start recognizing when it's turning negative. And that's why you will not find me as a what the hell supporter. Because it just got negative. It just got negative. And that's, yeah. And then we have some other stuff that's happened. I've already talked with another streamer, and we're going to be talking about Stuttering John's lawsuit, which is a lot like the cease and desist that I was just given by Clayton, dipshit Clayton. What should his nickname be? What should we call this douchebag? Because I have no problem. Yeah, right, Junebug, there should be a reality check. You should always evaluate where you're at and how things are going, and what steps could you take to make it positive. Clumpton? Oh, I like that one. Clumpton. Instead of right, left, Clumpton left. See, this is all parody. You notice, hold on, let me pull up the, here we go. Let me pull up the cease and desist verbiage, because I want to get this right. So, yeah, he said, nothing in this letter shall be construed as a waiver of any rights, claims, or remedies, all of which are expressly reserved. Well, I have a right to free speech. I do. So he, in that line right there, in my opinion, he undid everything that he was trying to do. Because, again, a lot of the stuff I was doing was one of two things: parody or opinion. So good luck with anything you're doing. Best of luck to you. Like, he was even saying in there that I was malicious. Good luck finding maliciousness. I can criticize people. I can say that they look like a GameStop employee who tells the other workers to go in the back when a 14-year-old girl walks in. I can say that. That is my opinion. He looks like... Did I say he was? I don't know what this guy does for a living. Don't really care. Yeah, his Facebook profile is public. Nothing that I showed wasn't made publicly available by him. So I'm not worried one bit about his cease and desist. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just looking to see. I've got some stories that I want to talk about. So I'm going to prep them right now, because we'll get into all this stuff. Okay. Yep, we'll be on Minnesota MBRR podcast on YouTube. I think he streams out in a couple other places too, but I know that one for sure. And TC's such a good dude. Like, I understand. He gets upset with me because I do these stories, and him and I both agree that, you know, we want to help people who have a hard time helping themselves, like who don't have an audience, or who, you know, where government is taking things and using it against them. We both agree on that. He thinks I should be doing more of it. I get it. I do. But there's a lot of reasons why I do what I do and why I don't do what I do. Yeah. A CND, like, they were posting your kids to post your kids. I was not trying to post any children. I was not. And that was very clear in the stream. It's very clear with today's stream. I was not doxing him. I was posting information he made publicly available. So let's get into these here. Let me pause that. Mute. And yeah, we'll talk about some of these things that are happening. This one I really liked. Okay, hold on. I can't hear it. Unmute sec. There we go. And then we'll back it up here.
The most controversial dating advice I implemented to meet my Latvian fiance, here's what it is. From now on, do not sleep with him unless you would be willing to have his child. Hear me out. He should be so spectacular that if you had a child with him, you'd be proud. You'd think, oh my gosh, yeah. Your standard will go through the roof when you apply this filter.
Can I just say no shit?
Hooah!
Like, oh my God, this woman. Like, it took women this long to come to the realization.
I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Hey, where are the white women at? Hey.
Yeah, ladies. This should, every time you sleep with a guy, this should be on your mind.
When you look at a man and you think, does he deserve access to my body? Like, seriously, would you be happy if you had his kid? If your son grew up to be just like him, would that make you happy? The amount of men that will eliminate from your dating roster is actually ridiculous. You'll be getting rid of men left and right because guess what? You're going to get rid of so many men that are not your future husband, and if he's not your future husband, get him out of the way of your future husband. Your dating process will be so fast because so many men will not want to be with you. They just won't. You tell him that you're not willing to sleep with him, he'll say he's not interested. Great. You know who is interested? A man that looks at long-term potential versus short-term. long term, not just thinking about short term dopamine, men that view you as a long term option will not mind if you have that as a boundary. You will save yourself so much pain, so much hurt, and your standard will be so high. The amount of time you gain back, ridiculous. Now, hate on me in the comments, say this isn't female empowerment, but I think the most empowered thing you can be is have a high standard for who has access to your body. You've got this. I cannot wait to see you build your dream life. And remember that you are spectacular, and no man should have access to you unless he meets your high standards.
And how many times have I said that? People will rise and fall to the standards that you set. If you set high standards, they'll rise to them. They will. Or you'll discard them and not care. Yeah, like, so many women today have very low standards. They just do. And my proof of that is how many single women there are. Or how many single moms there are. Because, yeah, a single mom is a woman who has made a choice that she has decided is a bad choice. So her advice is, don't be a right?
Hooah!
She's a hooah. Oh my God, that's funny. But yeah, like, oh my God.
Just the facts, ma'am.
So many retarded women out there nowadays. And the thing is, our society celebrates them. At least with men, we talk shit about each other. You know? Like Clayton. I'll talk shit about Clayton all day long. I can do it legally. He doesn't like it, so he's going to send me letters. I'll see you in court. Okay. Let's do this, bitch. Let's go. Game the fuck on.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my God. Now, here we go. We got another genius here. This is one that I have not seen the whole thing.
You want to know how against Trump I am?
Oh, tell us.
I got a fucking job, living in my car, okay, no address, bitch.
So already we know that she makes a lot of good decisions. Only in today's age would people tell you that you're wrong for supporting Trump while they live out of their car. It's like, oh yeah, let me listen to you.
Bitch, all right? Found out that my fucking employer voted for Trump, and guess who quit? I did. And then, okay, had this fucking guy, like, all interested in me because I'm hot and young. Okay, cool. And was like, I have this fucking...
Hot and young? Let's calm ourselves here. Let's take a quick step back, okay?
I have this fucking room that you can stay in for a fucking cheaper rate, blah, 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 blah. Found out he was a fucking Trumpy. And guess who decided to stay in her fucking car? Me. Because that's how against I am of that orange fucking dictator.
You are the victim of your own circumstances that you created. What's Vegan doing? Okay, yeah. If he's, I saw he made one thing about Christianity. If he's gonna be a problem, we can kick him out. I'm all about haters. They can all come in here. I see that. I know they're watching right now. They are watching right now. Renee Ann is probably recording. So go ahead, record. You come in here and you break the law. You're just recording proof of you breaking the law. None of these people have watched the What the Hell's drama and thought, maybe I shouldn't do exactly what John and Lynette and the Fleas do. Like, they copy it. And that's a mental illness, you know, like, and don't get me wrong. I'm I've done stuff in the past. When I was a kid, there were times where I watched my brother do things that were bad and he got in trouble for, and then I turned around and I did the same thing. And at a certain point, I just was like, oh, yeah, I benefit from watching his mistakes. And I'm not going to do that. And that's why if you ask my brothers, they're like, oh, Mike's the one that gets away with everything. But it's because I learn from the mistakes of others. And a lot of these YouTubers, you calling me gay?
So long, gay boys.
Georgie out here roasting me.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Oh, too funny. A lot of streamers today, and I'm not just talking about the what the hells. A lot of streamers today are doing bad shit. Bad shit. And by that I mean streaming. They are streaming emotional. I want to change how this looks. Hold on, guys. Yeah, they're streaming emotional. Whoa. I got to turn on the studio. And just yeah, they're streaming emotional, which is never good, and it's a problem. There we go. So now you guys see this a little bit better. And you shouldn't stream emotional. If you are, just turn the computer off, walk away, and go. Just turn it off and walk. Even when people have said, "Oh, Skipper's raging out." No, like most times I'm laughing because I've already, if it's something that bothered me at some point, I've already processed the emotions of it. Whoa, that was not what I wanted to do. I want to turn that off. There we go. So let's watch this YouTuber freak out about his girlfriend. Okay? What he's realizing here is that his girlfriend with her friends previously did live streams and videos on YouTube. That's what he figured out here.
Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Riley. Oh my god.
Riley never told me about this, bro. She never told me about this. This is news to me right now.
It's Riley.
I'm Dalton.
And I'm Karina.
And you're watching
Karina!
But today we have something special for you guys, and we are doing a little talk show.
Damn, she hiding stuff from me. Bro, she never told me about this. I'm surprised. I'm like, what the fuck? I never heard about. I thought she would tell me something like this.
She's hiding stuff? Dude, that dude right there in the middle is clearly gay.
Ha! Gay!
I would never care about my girlfriend being friends with a gay dude.
She was on a YouTube video? She never told me this? I'm finna crash out.
And we're gonna talk about it.
Wake
Why?
her ass up. That's crazy. This is wild. Yeah, bro. She never told me this. Yeah, how are you not gonna tell me you did? Oh, so convenient. You're on speaker. You're on speaker now, by the way. But that's weird.
This reminds me of Coop so much. I'll just say it reminds me of Coop. Well, you did this. Yeah. I have my channel. You have yours. Like, he would do this with Georgie all the time. Like, be upset that Georgie did something not with him. People have lives. People have to run their channels.
Weird. That's weird. That you never told me this.
I literally forgot about that. I don't know how they found that. I totally forgot about that.
Interesting.
This is exactly the type of stuff that why I won't stream with Coop anymore, because he was upset I was doing things and he was trying to manipulate me, and the way he did it, I'll never work with him again because it was manipulative. It was wrong, and it was with the intent to hurt me.
You can watch it. I don't
care. I know how you would react if if the chat donated something like this. You'd be like, why wouldn't you tell me this? Blah blah whatever. I wouldn't hear I would not hear the end of this. So it's kind of funny.
Okay.
I'd hear the end of it. What?
I'm surprised you didn't tell me this. What do you mean thanks? I'm surprised you never told me this. This is crazy. I gotta find this out from the chat.
Okay, thanks for embarrassing me. This is really embarrassing. Thanks.
It's embarrassing for her, not me.
Liars just suck.
How's it embarrassing for him?
It's so funny when you can just see this person going on about how they went to like ninja training camp in Japan and like they fought a tiger and like it gets so that extreme that it's just
This is so tame. There's nothing wrong with this video.
like our comeback video since we haven't made a video in like 5 million years.
And they made videos before. How am I just finding out about this? This is crazy.
And like, what do you guys want to see? What? Yeah, I don't know. Like, we have no ideas.
We're failures.
That.
He's upset.
I don't care.
He's upset.
I feel a
Look at
type
him.
of way right now.
Yeah.
How are you not gonna tell me that, bro? What the fuck? That's weird, dude. Alright, whatever. What? I'm on stream. You could come in here. I'm gonna go talk to you on stream. I'll just end the stream here. I don't want to end the stream because of this bullshit, bro. I don't care, bro. If she wants to like hide stuff or like not tell me about stuff, that's up to her. I don't care, bro. I want to end the stream because of that bullshit. I don't care. I'm gonna continue to be on stream.
If this were OnlyFans, I'd be like, oh yeah. I totally get why he's feeling this way. But this is just, she just did some stupid streams. It's not a big deal. Like, she had a life before you, dude.
And have a good night. I'm not gonna end this shit. Angry text incoming? I should be sending the angry text. What the fuck? What do you mean angry text incoming? That should.
I'm gonna fast forward because I don't want to get copyright struck.
Which is really fucking annoying.
Why wouldn't you tell me about that?
First of all, I totally forgot about that. You could
That's
look
convenient.
You could look
You
at
get
the air.
you've gotten mad at me for telling me for like things popping up and you're like, oh, how'd you not tell me this before?
I
blah,
really,
blah.
truly, honestly to God, forgot about that because it was so long ago. We never made it a serious thing. We filmed like 2 things.
We started 10 Talks together and we like talked about being
I
on a
forgot
podcast
about
and you were
it.
like, I've never
And that wasn't a
never done
podcast.
anything like this before.
That wasn't
so
a
it's like people are saying like,
podcast.
oh Yuri, why are you making a big deal? What's a big deal is it feels like I've been lied to. That's what it feels like.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't lying to you. I genuinely forgot about it because it was never a serious.
Sweetheart, you are not dating a man. You're dating a girlfriend. This dude here is not a man. Like, what do you give a shit that like she had fun with friends years before?
Thing.
I don't even know who those people are.
That's my friend Karina.
Cool.
And that's my friend.
Right, Laura? Right? I don't care. I don't care. Oh, you do care, you little bitch.
Friend Dalton, my gay friend Dalton.
Right. Okay, Georgie, I want to talk about that. Yeah, he's blaming me for him being demonetized. Dude, YouTube, we'll take a break from this. YouTube sent out notices like a month and a half ago. Georgie, what was I telling you to do? I told you, if you can keep doing your live streams, but what else should you be doing? You tell me. What else did I encourage you? Hey, use CapCut. Start doing these. And what was it? And we'll get it right from Georgie without me saying it. I was like, start uploading these to your channel. What was I saying, Georgie? Now she's going to take forever to type. We're waiting. We're waiting on you, Georgie, to answer. See, this is what... now that's going to be construed as me attacking Georgie. Thank you for the $5.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket, look!
Right there, Georgie says it. Shorts. and long form videos. YouTube literally told people we're going to be cracking down on what we're going to be using AI to crack down on AI. So you need to diversify your content. That's what they were saying. That was what YouTube was saying. And I told, if you guys look at my channel, I've been doing tons of shorts. I've got 2 weeks of shorts planned right now. And I figured out a system to do it so that it's not like a lot of work for me. So I'm going to keep doing it. I've got videos that I've got planned. I've probably got 4 or 5 right now unlisted on the channel that if I can't do a live stream, boom, a video is going to come out. So yeah, that you can blame me for being demonetized. It has nothing to do in reality. I don't care what you do, dude. Just tell your mods and tell your people to leave me and Georgie alone. That's all I've been asking. That's all I've been asking anyone. Don't send your mods. Don't allow your mods to have personal vendettas. Don't send your mods to attack us. And that's exactly what he's been doing. And how do I know this? Because I know how he operates. He's watching right now. He is watching. He watches every day. When me and Spawn Trooper had a falling out, I was moving on. He was constantly sending me messages about what Spawn Trooper was doing and told me how much he hated him and all this stuff. And I was like, well, if he crosses a line, get me a video of it. Like, get me a screen record. Don't tell me, because then I got to go watch it. And then I'll watch it and be like, okay, that's not really that bad. And you should always do that. I'm smart enough. I've been around the block to know that if someone comes and tells me, hey, so-and-so is doing this and saying this about you. Okay, well, send me a timestamp and where it was at. Because people will try to start drama. And I was smart enough to not fall into the drama. Like, I would talk to him about it because clearly he needed some way to get that out. And you do. But I wasn't acting on it. Yeah, absolutely. YouTube put out an announcement last June, July. Yeah, this was coming. If you go into YouTube Studio, okay? Here, let me pull up YouTube Studio. So you can see, well, no, this is another account. There we go. They do ideas for you right here, or right here, Creator Insider. These two things is YouTube telling you how to, oh, here, I'm sorry. Show the screen. There we go. So right here, these two things right here is YouTube telling you, here's how to be successful. Right there. They were talking about this, but people weren't paying attention. It happens. It does happen. But, you know, and I think it sucks. I really do. I think it sucks that everybody got monetized. I think it sucks that Coop got demonetized. I really do. I was dealing with MaxLab. He met all the criteria to be monetized, but they wouldn't monetize him because they said you don't have a diversified enough content. Oh, thank you, Mismatch Menace.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket, look! A year's salary right here!
So yeah, YouTube was telling people this. I was working with MaxLab, and MaxLab will tell you about it. He can show the DMs. I don't care. I don't care when people show my DMs. But yeah, this was coming. And it sucks. I hate it for Megan. I hate it for Tug. I hate it for every creator. I really do. But don't blame me. I didn't do anything. I'm not gonna strike people's channel just for the hell of it. Like, you have to cross a line with me for me to do something. I'm not just, and here's the thing, criticize me all day long. Go ahead. Just don't be mad that when I respond, and I'll have a response. I get to choose what my response is. Anyone saying that I struck his channel or I got him demonetized has zero proof of it, because it didn't happen. It happened to so many creators, not just What the Hell's people. If you are using Canva Because guess what? Canva has AI. If you were using Canva thumbnails, if you weren't showing yourself on camera and you were talking about the same things over and over, yeah, they're going to look at you like you're AI. Diversify your content. You look at my shorts. The shorts I've been putting out are way different than what I do on live stream. The videos I do, way different than what I do on live stream. And here's the thing. Could YouTube demonetize me tomorrow? Yes. Will it suck? Yes. Will I blame anyone else? No. YouTube just stinks. They're just a bunch of bastards. They're like the VA. YouTube has been silencing people for years. It happened big time during COVID. They were just killing people's channels. So what did I do? I immediately started diversifying my content. I created a Rumble. I've been streaming onto X. I was back then I was backing up all of my stuff. And guess what? If they come, I'm on TikTok now. So if they were to demonetize my channel, it's not the end of the world. I'll lose out on some money, but I still have ways that I'm making money. YouTube is not the be all end all for me. It's not even the biggest social media I have for this account or for this channel. That's on True Social. You don't think I've used True Social to make money? There are ways to make money. Here, there are ways to make money without YouTube. If Jeremy was demonetized tomorrow, he will still be making money because guess what? He makes 3 times more money on Whatnot than he ever would on YouTube. To live off of YouTube, you have to have Jeremy style views and following. That's just a fact. And Jeremy and George both collectively would not be able to live off it. That would having that big of a platform would support one person. And as you guys who are here every day, you know, I'm doing this so that I can do other things. Like if you told me, hey, I just came back from the future and you'll never have 100,000 viewers. You'll never have 50,000 viewers. You'll never have 10,000. I will be okay with that. I will. You want to know why? First off, I don't do this for the views and I don't do this for the subscribers. My mission of this show is to help and entertain military veterans and their families. That's my mission. How many people does that mean? I've done this show with one person watching. And I did the best show I thought I could do. So if I came in here and there was only 5 people, I'm not going to rage quit and be upset. Thank you for the member chat there, Georgie.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket, look! A year's salary!
Hey, I do have a question for you guys. For all you guys watching, because there's a lot of you here. Do you think I should do, because I was looking at what I can do. There's an app I can get so that I can put the super chats back on the screen through OBS. But it also has an option. I've seen Megan, she has a thing that does this, but I've seen Twitch streamers do it. There's a thing out there called Super Chat. I don't think I'm going to use them, but through OBS, there is a plugin that will do this, where if you send a Super Chat, it will read it on the platform. And I get to pick the voice that it reads it in and stuff like that. With the one Megan does, you can pick the voice. I'd have to look into that one way more because I don't know how much money they take on it. But if I do the one through OBS, like I would probably pick like Butters or Tony Soprano, someone like that to read the voice. You know, but would you guys like that? If you send me Super Chat, it reads it aloud automatically. Yeah, the entertain is what people don't get. Absolutely, boss. Absolutely. I'm on board with a Friday night show, and it doesn't have to be every Friday night. Coop is watching. Without a doubt, he's watching. Me and Georgie, we know how he operates. We streamed with him for well over a year. He's watching. He watches. And when he doesn't, Mama Coop watches. Just move on, guys. Just move on. Like, stop bashing us. Stop sending people to attack us. Just move on. Text to speech. You need a toggle in case it's abused. That is true, Cinder. But you know what? I do welcome some of the trolling in a way. So that's like, I've done call-in stuff. I have no problem with people wanting to prank phone call. If in fact, if people prank phone call the number I've got down below, I will probably put the whatever voicemail they leave. I'll probably play it and find it funny. Like, even when people are trolling me, I do have a sense of humor about it, because it's not fun to not have a sense of humor. And that's the problem with the What the Hell supporters. Now, it's always been a problem with John Lynette's side. They've never had a sense of humor. But the What the Hells are following down that path. Yeah, ask Chris how the Coops treated him. Yeah. And it was a matter of, you need to block these people because they attacked me. And I was uncomfortable with all that then. I'm never comfortable with that type of stuff. Like, you can have beef with someone, but that doesn't mean I have to. Like, unless if they're using you to do something at me, I'm probably not going to come to you. When Miyagi did a video about me, I didn't go to anyone about it. She has the right to do that. But when she was timing me out in Jay's chat, yeah, I went to Jay about it. He didn't act in a good way about it, in my opinion. All he had to do was just say, hey, I'll address it. And I would have been like, awesome, dude. Oh, and why did I do that? Because I want him to be successful. And I supported him. I supported him. I sent him super chats. It was when I could, I would jump it. We do our show at the same time. So it was always hard for me to support him, but I did try to. And I go to sleep early, so I tried to support Shizzy too. I always try to support MaxLab. I can't always. Like, you guys see me when I go into other people's chats, I send them stuff. I probably sent $20 in super chats to Flux yesterday, and I'm happy to. I am happy to. I'm happy to help good people, but if I bring something to your attention, don't get all pissy at me. Like, I'm trying to help you. Yeah, absolutely. Trolling keeps the channel going. And Jay's been sending me DMs. Some of them are funny. Some of them are funny. Like, and I just joke with him right back. He's probably upset about it, but oh well. I don't care. At the end of the day, like he could just block and ignore me. I could block and ignore him. That's not really how I operate. Rarely do I block. If I block someone, it's because they're boring me. They're boring me and just trying to steal my attention. Sending me a bunch of boring shit is one way to get blocked by me. Well, that's because they only focus on the same things, Born Unfiltered, which, by the way, thank you for being here. Don Pariso, welcome as well. And here's the thing. People don't have to like me. But it also doesn't mean go off, and try to do shit to me, try to affect my friends. That's actually a real... AVA, that's a really good idea. See, and AVA, I wish he would do more stuff. We've talked about it. I get why he doesn't. He's busy. He's got kids. I totally get it. But yeah, that's a great idea. You know, when people cry, they accuse me of crying, and what it is, it's projection. Like, yeah, a lot of these people, it's like, you could just move on. If you tell me I'm not doing anything, okay, that's fine. Just, hey, sometimes things happen where I have to respond. Oh well. And that's with the negativity I've been seeing. I do not want a part of the what the hell's universe. Nope. Nope. It's gotten too toxic. I don't want to be a part of it. It would bring my mental health down. So yeah, I have not been. It sucks because it means there's people that I legitimately like Travis and Jeremy. I have not been watching the way I used to. I was always in there to give them a view. Always. A view, a like, a comment. But, for my mental health, it was like, okay, I'm just gonna back off a bit. And I hate that. I hate that for good people. Yeah, all the people, Dawn, there are people out there who say, I hate the drama, but immediately, like Clayton. Somebody who's out there complaining about the drama, and what did he do? He immediately was taking Georgie's DMs to cause drama. Immediately. I'm okay with the drama. I generally am okay until it goes crazy negative. Sorry guys, I bumped the soundboard.
Pocket, look!
Was not
A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket!
Yeah, bumped it again because I had a little thing here next to it that I was moving. Actually, I'm gonna put it back here. Right. All right, we'll get back to this now.
And you could clearly
yeah, obviously, but I'm glad I'm learning this through.
Any dude who cries like this because someone wasn't making content with you, don't be a bitch.
Someone in the chat 4 years later into our relationship.
I don't even know how they fucking found that. I didn't even know that was out there.
People will find things. They'll always find things. People will absolutely use their autism to go back and find shit.
So you're relying on the fact that I would not find that out.
How am I lying?
No, I'm saying you're relying on the fact that I would not find it out.
Why is it a big deal?
It's not. But you're
stupid video.
But you're like, oh, I can't believe you found that out. You should.
He's the one making this a deal. This dude is.
Never seen that.
When did I ever say that? When did I say that at all? I never.
Who's Coop Jr.? Who are you saying is Coop Jr.? I'll own anything I do. I will. Guess what? Being controversial is good for a YouTube channel.
Never said that. I just said, can you not play that because it's an embarrassing video? I'm literally in high school. Like, that's awkward and embarrassing.
Had I known about it, I would have been like, oh, this is the video Riley told me about.
I forgot. I don't even know that it's on the internet, Yuri. And you're just, like, not believing me, and it's really sad.
I do believe you, I guess, but it's like... It's... I don't understand how, like, you just don't remember, like, oh, yeah, we did this thing before.
I'm not thinking
it's not like...
I was never on a podcast. I was never doing YouTube like that. I made a video before on YouTube.
Bruh. I'm just gonna stream, guys.
That's so stupid.
Everyone, have a good night. Peace.
No.
What kind of a little bitch boy do you have to be that you have a problem that someone before they were with you did very tame content? Like OnlyFans, I get it. Cleavage. He got pissed off because I super chat a large amount to somebody. Yeah, he ended the stream early. Yeah, I do remember that. Which, what do you care, dude? What do you care? A lot of these old people have really, like, sensitive feelings. Here, I do want to show this one. I'm gonna go get some more coffee, but I'll show you this one. This one's great. I have seen all this one, so you guys don't need me for this.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No! I don't care! The answer's no! Okay. Can you give me your driver's license? Yes, it is. What, do you not see this blue truck? Do you not see that blue truck? Put your car in park and give me your driver's license. Put your car in park and give me your driver's license.
Waiting at the freaking bus stop.
I don't care. We got blue lights and people's safety for a reason. Put your car in park.
Oh my God.
Okay, stop her.
Yo, stop.
Britt, go. Put her in jail. I'll be there.
You had a lot of background.
Moon Sail Drive, Barrow Coast Trail. Get in the car. Sit down.
My daughter was right here waiting for me.
Sit down.
Oh my God.
Give me your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Because they blocked it off, and I was trying to get to Giselle, and I got here. She's not freaking
It's
here.
related to that.
Look, my daughter's
Okay,
right
sit
there.
down.
My daughter's right there.
I don't care.
I was trying to get to
down.
my daughter. Dude, it's blocked off.
Sit down and give me your driver's license. Now.
I don't have it with me. It's at the house.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved. I get it, but don't get involved. Don't get involved.
Get off the phone.
I was trying to. This is my husband.
I don't care.
I was trying
You
to
are
get to my
stopped for a
daughter.
lawful reason.
How was it? It wasn't even blocked off. People were coming out of the
North
street.
32. Can you advise
You
me
guys
that
were
tag
blocking
is
all
back
the way to 75.
Yeah,
I'm
why
trying
do you
to get
think
to
we're
my
doing that?
daughter. It was nothing
It was
blocking
a traffic
this way.
crash. Okay?
It was
You
nothing
disobeyed.
blocking this
Okay,
way.
I'm not arguing with you. You don't have a driver's license?
I have a driver's license. It's at home. That's what
What's
I was
your
trying
name?
to say.
What's your name?
I'm not saying that.
Okay. She comes back to a
I
mail
need
and
my.
water or something.
If you want my
She's
driver's
refusing.
license, okay.
Do you want it or do you need to take it?
You can take it.
Look at the entitlement. Like, oh, well, it's right there. It doesn't matter.
No.
Your kids are in the car, are they?
Turn around. This is not the way you should have handled this.
So there we go. That's that woman. That one, the audacity of it is why I had to talk about that one. Like, this woman is insane. Batshit insane. Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat, Georgie.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket, look! A year's salary right here!
The thing is, I'm not happy that he's demonetized. I'm not happy that anybody got demonetized. That's bullshit. It is bullshit. But to blame me for it, like, was he publicly blaming me? I know he's blaming me, but he normally operates in the DMs and in the shadows. Oh yeah, she absolutely fucked up. She's going to jail. She's going to be convicted of a lot of stuff. But yeah, normally Coop likes to do things in his DMs or in his Discord. He gave up his Facebook Temu Town group because he wanted people to use that to attack us, so he could be like, "Oh, I'm not doing that." $5 to make the haters mad.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket, look! A year's salary right here!
He blamed us without naming us, which is so stupid. Like, it happened to Megan and Tug. You think I'm attacking Megan and Tug? Like, do I want them to help me speak up and recognize that parts of the What the Hell's supporter universe is gone toxic? Yes. I wish they would speak up about that. That's why I tagged a bunch of creators in public posts. I don't think, like I've said before, sunshine is the best disinfectant. You make it as front and center as possible, and you highlight bad behavior. Does that, being that they haven't, does that mean I am going to attack them? No. I'm not trying to manipulate them. I'm trying to show that, hey, this is wrong. I'm asking you to please stand with me. They don't have to. They don't have to. And thank you, Mismatch Menace. Hater tears make good coffee.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here. What I call them? Pocket, look! A year's salary right here.
Yeah, he prefers calls. That's why I won't do a call with him. The moment I knew I couldn't trust him anymore, he wanted, Georgie will tell you, in DMs, he wanted a phone call. I'm not doing it. I will do it if I can record it. All you have to, Born Filter, all you have to do is just look at the people who are saying things. That's all you have to do is pay attention. It's, and it's, what's sad, like when it's people in the chat, no problem. People in the chat, you can't, like, you are responsible. Like, I'm responsible for my chat. That is why mods exist, okay? That is why mods exist. I am responsible for my chat. That's why you get good mods. And you tell them, look, these are the rules. When you see these things, get rid of it. Ban people, all that stuff. But when your mods are doing stuff, you are 100% responsible for that. And to say, oh, no, I'm not. No, you are. You are. You can be held legally liable. Now, are you going to be? That's a different question. Can you be? Yes, you can. You can record calls. I am in a two-party state, so if everyone's like, you have to tell them, you don't have to tell them. Not necessarily. If it's, you have to go by the reasonable person standard. And the reasonable person standard is, like, when I've been, if I'm recording already and you walk up to me, I have no obligation to let you know I'm recording. But the fact that I've got my phone out, like a reasonable person should know, oh, they've got their phone out, they're probably recording. If they do something unlawful, turn them in. Yeah. But also, like, if a mod is getting out of control, I'll tell a creator. They could be like, I see it, here's what I'm going to do about it, or here's what I'm not going to do about it. That's fair. And when I do that, and I've had creators where hey, your mod did this, and just say, okay, thanks for bringing it to my attention. That is perfect response. Perfect response. I had a chatter the other day, because I was talking about this, who came to me and said, well, one of your mods did do this. And I said, well, I apologize. If I had known that would happened, I would have addressed it. Now, would I have addressed it publicly? Not exactly. Because it doesn't need to be public. Not all drama's going to occur, but it doesn't all have to be public. It doesn't. Can it? Yeah, you could. Discord has a built-in feature when someone's recording. Yeah, and there are ways around that too. There is. But if it's very clear, if it's very clear there's something's being recorded in a two-party state, a reasonable person, if a reasonable person would be like, yeah, they're likely recording me, there's no need to tell them. None at all. And, when I call for things about the show, I've gotten in the habit of saying, hi, this is Mike Arthur of Veteran Nation calling you on a recorded line. It's all you have to do right there. Just like how when you get someone calling, hey, we're calling you on a recorded line for training purposes. It's perfectly legal. And here's the thing, Dawn. Just leave us alone. You just go away. Tell your mods to stop making threats like that they're gonna post revenge porn of Georgie. That guy is still his mod. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back for just a second. There we go. Sorry about that. No, born unfiltered. I know a lot of people, if you just ignore it, no, it doesn't always work that way. Some people, when they are desperate for your attention, what they're going to do a lot of times is escalate. Now, I do, and like with Coop, I told him, I said, I can't stream with you anymore. I'm not going to work with you anymore. I can't do that. I told him, I said, don't have your people come after me. I said that in DM. I said, and if that doesn't happen, we'll just go our separate ways. But his people came after me. And they came after me and Georgie. And that's when you can't ignore it. And when things happen, like people posting threats against Georgie's child, no, you don't ignore that. And the people who tell you to ignore that in those instances, they're the ones who are wrong, because that is allowing the cancer that is inside your group, your culture, your community, whatever you want to call it. That's when it gets bad. Well, when a mod is acting in their mod capacity, yeah, that's when they are representing you and a reflection of you. That's a very military outlook, Mismatch Menace. Very much a military thing. I'm shocked. I wouldn't expect a civilian to look at it that way. If I said that with AVA and TC, they'd be like, yeah, Skipper is absolutely correct. Civilians normally don't get that. And that would be my outlook, but I also don't always expect mods to get it. Well, it's a crime at that point, Dawn. It is a crime, and you can't ignore, like, and if the fan base is getting so bad that they are committing crimes, like, you've already seen, there's several lawsuits, several criminal cases where, yeah, just because you're the content creator, you can't be like, hey, no, I'm not involved. That happens in my chat. You can't do that. Like, you can be held responsible. Will you? I don't know. That all depends on other stuff. You're just getting into the song. I do like that song. I'll tell you what, I'll end the show with that song today. Yeah, victim blaming. You see that a lot. You do. So with this next story, there's another journalist out there. He's made a lot of headlines. His name is James O'Keefe. He's a very conservative guy. He's done a lot of undercover exposés. The sheriff or the police in Florida came to his, I believe, his business and his home and took all of his guns. And he was talking about it. Well, a judge has since ruled against them and ordered that he be given all of his guns back. This is a civil rights violation. 100% it is. So here's the video.
Walking all the way back.
Ooh, I want to deal with this. Cinder is 100% correct here. When you foster a toxic community, they will eventually turn on you. 100%. I have seen that up front. I was a part of the Opie and Anthony community. That went toxic. It went toxic. It ended up in a couple high-profile lawsuits with a guy named Patrick L. Tomlinson. They were trolling him. There were people who, and again, I was a part of that community. We were trolling, we were having fun, but then when it started going toxic, I removed myself, just like this. And yeah, it ended up in a very big lawsuit by several people. A couple of them. I'm trying to think what Dan's name is. He's a big streamer. He lost a lawsuit. He lost. And now he's involved in the Stuttering John case. I will talk about the Stuttering John case, but I'm smart enough to realize there's negativity in that, and I need to be detached. I totally get that. But back to James O'Keefe's guns being taken.
There's ottoman over here. Everything's on.
This is all three?
Yep, this is it.
I could definitely go in the back. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the paper. Date of birth and everything? I'll get it when we get down, make sure. And he didn't have any, no, we good. Alright, we'll figure it out.
You guys need anything from him?
We just need his, as long as we...
I've got his date of birth.
Okay, we'll grab that when we...
Okay. Alright. They don't need to see James.
So this is a civil rights violation. They can't just come in and take someone's guns. They need a reason. And that reason needs to be something signed by a judge. And this, as you can see, the date, well, actually, you can't see. Hold on. The date on this is the 23rd of April. Today's the 25th. He already has his guns back. Already has them back. So that shows you what was done was unlawful. 100% unlawful. And now he is going to have a lawsuit against, I believe that was the city. Let me look it up here. So judge overthrows gun confiscation on James O'Keefe after shocking testimony. A recent legal decision has turned the spotlight back on James O'Keefe, the founder of Project Veritas. A judge has overturned a prohibition placed on O'Keefe regarding his firearms, a significant development following the earlier confiscation of weapons by West Palm Beach police. The saga began last month when O'Keefe was served with a domestic violence restraining order while he was live streaming from his Florida headquarters. The order was issued by Matthew Tiermond, a former board member of Project Veritas. O'Keefe wasted no time in bringing attention to the situation, stating Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department just served me with domestic violence restraining order from Matthew Tiermond, the former board member from Project Veritas, who said he wants to murder me. So again, he said this guy he made very public comments about James O'Keefe, said he wanted to murder him, said he had been practicing at a gun range. And, this was one of the guys who had him removed from Project Veritas, the organization that James did. James confronted him publicly. That's perfectly okay. It's not violence. O'Keefe pointed out the harsh irony of Tierman's actions. The former board member had previously made violent threats against him, including a chilling admission on hidden camera. I would kill him because he is one of the most evil people I've ever known. In a grotesque display, Tierman even shot up a copy of O'Keefe's book, emblazoning rifle bullets through the heart of its cover. The audacity of evil has no bounds, O'Keefe asserted, a reflection of the deep conflict surrounding the case. So again, we're seeing a community that has gone toxic and then starts crossing the line into threats and crimes. Skipper doesn't make this shit up. Like, you see these things. There are patterns. You have to pay attention. This back-and-forth escalation highlights the contentious nature of O'Keefe's public and private battles. The other thing wrong with this is you can't say, hey, he's threatening me with violence when I'm also threatening him with violence. That's the problem with Clayton's cease and desist against me that we showed earlier in the thing. You can't be out there making public posts about me and then get upset when I respond and do a public post about you. And Clayton has done public posts about me, continues to. It's his right. He has a right, but I get a right to respond. Okay? I'm not escalating. He's the one threatening legal action. I took his threat and I turned it into something fun. I turned it into music. That's how Skipper operates. This is what I do. You send me a cease and desist, I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to point out that you're a redneck. I love this song.
You are hereby directed to immediately move and permanently delete all content, including but not limited to videos, posts, comments, thumbnails, descriptions.
And here's the thing. If he wants to keep playing around, he's just giving me more content. Just giving me more content. Unlike Coop, I'm monetized still. O'Keefe has previously exposed Tiermid capturing on camera where he allegedly confessed to acting as an informant for the FBI's Southern District of New York. This incident adds another layer to the narrative, positioning Tiermid not only as an adversary, but also as a potential source of significant intelligence against conservative organizations. The severity of the situation is underscored by police involvement. Officers from the West Palm Beach Department arrived at O'Keefe's offices to confiscate his firearms, a move that contributed to the perception of O'Keefe being unfairly targeted. However, the latest ruling provides him a reprieve. Judge Mario E. Mateo, presiding over the case in Miami, has now allowed him to reclaim his firearms, declaring, "Mr. O'Keefe, you are free to pick up your firearms in the West Palm Beach at the sheriff's office." The judgment may reflect the complexities of Florida legal landscape regarding firearms and personal protection. The shifting nature of restraining orders and their enforcement raises questions about the balance between safety concerns and Second Amendment rights. And I'm telling you this as someone who's had a temporary restraining order put on them. When that happens, you're being denied civil rights. And you have very little recourse. There was a reason why that temporary restraining order against me was denied and not made a permanent restraining order. I had video proof that what was stated in that temporary restraining order was not true. Hey, we appreciate you being here, Dawn. You have a great day. The complexities may reflect the judgment may reflect complexities of Florida legal landscape regarding firearms, personal protection. The shifting nature of restraining orders and their enforcement raises questions about the balance between safety concerns and Second Amendment rights. O'Keefe's statement following the ruling further illustrates the volatility of his experiences in the months leading up to this moment. Judge Mateo has just overturned the firearms prohibition placed upon me in the state of Florida. Order forthcoming. His proactive approach to communicating with the public demonstrates his commitment to transparency, what I tell you, sunshine, greatest disinfectant, and highlights the ongoing turbulence of his legal situation. As O'Keefe navigates these challenges, the implications for Project Veritas and its investigative work remain to be seen. His conflict with Tiermid, coupled with the legal and political ramifications of the restraining order, serves as a vivid portrayal of the fierce battles individuals face in the realm of media and accountability. The outcomes may influence not only O'Keefe's future, but also the broader landscape of conservative journalism and its encounters with legal hurdles. So there you go. There you go. 2 days. 2 days is all that took. Why? Because in court, violating someone's civil rights is a big deal. It is a very big deal. And you got to be very careful with it. That was all the stuff I had planned for you guys today. That was it all. Well, Born Unlimited, as soon as that order was issued, he could have walked into the sheriff's department to get his guns. Because all he'd have to say is, "Hey, I just had a court hearing. It was authorized that I can get my guns back." And they would say, "Well, do you have anything?" "Well, was it done in a minute order? So you can call the clerk." That's literally how fast it can go. And if they deny him and say, "Well, we need paperwork," that's a further denial of his civil rights. Further denial. I guarantee you that the judge probably was like, "When you leave the courtroom here today, you can go by the clerk's office and get a copy of the minute order." Like they when it comes to civil rights, the courts work very quickly, because when your civil rights are taken away from you, there is significant. The whole thing beyond civil rights is these are your rights. Like you are definitely getting damaged every minute it occurs. No, at that point, once the judge has decided, like, could they have could the sheriff have just sat on it and not done? For a sheriff, that's a dangerous game to play, because you don't want to be the sheriff that a judge is going to go against you and say that you are being obstinate. Because now that judge, every time you bring in a warrant or you bring in a case, that judge is going to look at you and not believe a damn thing you say. So could they have? Yeah. But you don't want to be that sheriff. You do not want to be that sheriff. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap things up. I will end for Wise Angel. I will end with the song again. I appreciate you guys all being here. Check out TC MBRR podcast later on today, 3 p.m. Eastern. I will be there. Thank you guys. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.